Hey y'all, hey, this is Michelle Osterhout of MC Writes and Snaps and writer for the Country Note. I am here with Joe Hermes, who is carving out his niche in the rock meets country space with high energy vocals, gritty guitar riffs, and anthematic storytelling grounded in his Illinois roots and gunpowder country sound. His latest single, which I absolutely love by the way, a real good bad one. Yes, I said that right.
You
Dropped
got it.
just a few days ago and sets the tone for the next stage of his journey. Welcome, Joe.
Hey, Michelle, how are you?
I am awesome. I'm so excited that you took the time because you're performing in a little while. I'm going to get started right off with our questions. So, your new
Let's
single,
go.
A
Yes.
Real Good Bad One, has a bold title. What's the story behind the song, and how does it reflect where you are right now as an artist?
Well, it's not all that deep. It's really just about being out on the town and things get to taking off and getting carried away and you just got that feeling there's a real good bad one coming on. And
I
take
love
that for
that.
what you will and however you would like to imply that. I've had way too many of those nights in my past and yeah, yeah. So I've had a lot of songs about drinking whiskey and a lot of songs about not drinking whiskey, and we had a song called "Honky Tonk Feeling" last release, and this is kind of like part two of that. You get that
Yep.
honky tonk feeling, and it's fun, it's upbeat, and you're having a good time, and then it's like, uh-oh, I feel a real good bad one coming on, and that's it. That's the sentiment of it,
That's one of
and
those where you know you're going to pay for it later.
yes, tomorrow is gonna suck.
I
But
love that.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
was
that's
listening to
that's it. I mean, it's just fun song, lighthearted. I mean, obviously it's relatable, I think, sounds like.
It's very relatable. And as a former English teacher, you could use that metaphor for a real good bad one for a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
Um, Looking back at your last at Rockin' a Country Town in 2023, that album, and the string of singles since, you've had a string of singles since then. How do you feel your sound or songwriting has evolved leading into this latest release?
Oh wow. It's evolved a lot. I don't know that
Uh-huh.
it's improved, but it's evolved.
I love
We
it. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we wanted some songs. We've kind of been reverse engineering this thing. I wrote a lot of deep, heavy stuff from the heart, a lot of heavy material type of things with some interesting blends of sounds that we labeled
yep.
gunpowder country because it just doesn't fit in any. It's different than it just doesn't do well with a label. You just got to listen to it and experience it, and then you get it. But we wanted to have some, the yin to the yang, some lighter, more relatable tones and things that people could kind of kind of those gateway songs that
Yep.
invite a bigger audience in and then get them down the rabbit hole. So that's kind of the spirit of what we've been writing lately. um I would say that the professionalism in my approach to songwriting has evolved. Working with good writers, and good producer, um, there's a lot of ways that you can say something, and learning how to not always over explain uh, is tricky sometimes because you have emotions that you want to describe and things that are happening, and you want to try to do it in as few words as possible and still get that same feeling, the spirit of whatever it is you're trying to write down. And I think um, while there's no wave the magic wand and da 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 da, here it is, it's done. The process has gotten easier for me in some regards, and it's gotten
Mhm.
harder in others. And I would say that the guys expect a lot more out of me now than they did back then. I think they were lifting me up a lot, and we all help each other, of course. But I would say that with this stuff, it's kind of like let's let the hair down a little bit and have some fun and not worry about so much about this pinpoint accurate artist description and just kind of
Mhm.
throw ourselves at it and see what happens. And it really brought out a part of me that I think I've been shying away from because it's well, you get that honky tonk feeling. It's about being out at the bar, and then you get a real good bad one. And I mean, that's you know, I've had enough of those for probably everybody watching this thing. So it's I'm not preaching from an empty pulpit, if you will.
Yep. Yep.
And yeah, and I kind of want to throw all that like out the window and just say, let's have a fun song and just
Yeah,
rock
it's a
out.
fun song. What I love about your sound and a lot of country now, you said for people to go down that rabbit hole,
Hmm.
it appeals to many. So you've got folks like me who 6 years ago didn't listen to country music, who now loves country music because there's elements of all kinds of styles in
Hmm.
country music that can appeal to the masses, to anybody. It's not,
Yeah.
you're not pigeonholed. It's definitely down a rabbit hole of experiences of music, which I love. I want to talk a little bit about your influences because it's no secret that you reference you often reference your Heart of Illinois roots and your rock influences, which I love. I'm thinking we might be around the same age. I don't know. I think I'm older than you, but you talk about Metallica and Leonard Skinner. And you had mentioned something about like what got you. I saw an interview of you and you were talking about what got you into music. Like you knew when you heard Metallica, I think it was
Hmm.
Sandman, pizza like in a jukebox, and I'm like, oh my God, that's taken me back, like because
Yeah.
that music I love too. That was like my era growing up. Metallica, Leonard Skinner. How do you balance that rugged rock side with the storytelling and vulnerability in your country songs? Because there's definitely that. I know this song is like a fun party song and a real good bad one, but like, how do you balance that and with your roots and your influences? Tell me a little bit about that. I love that part.
Well, I think authenticity is the word of the month here. I hear that everywhere, and
Yep.
I've just been being me and trying to figure out. You know, we're all complex individuals, and we all have different tastes. And I like country, and I like rock, and I like heavy metal, and I like even some rap here and there. You know, back in the Tupac days, I mean, I can get down with it.
Yep.
But you know, and even song, you know, folky songwriters and stuff. I mean, John Prine, and I mean, I feel like it's doing a disservice to myself to try to say, nope, here's the blinders. I'm going down this country lane, and I've got to get my twang perfected and get my. You know, it's like no, it's like
Mm.
I was dead set on just being me, and you're going to get all of me. You're going to get the sappy side, the aggressive side, the uh, you know, pie in the sky side. I mean, you're getting it all. And I'm okay with that because really, while we're writing these songs and we're, you know, putting them out there for the world to see, it's really about me discovering me and going
Mhm.
back and writing and figuring out who the hell is this guy that is up here on stage singing these songs. And like it's a weird thing, but uh, it's an experience, it's a journey, and I don't want to, you know, I'm an indie artist, of course, and my producer told me early on, he goes, there are no rules. You know, you look at bands today like Sleep Token. I don't know if you've heard of Sleep Token,
Mm-mm.
but in about 1 minute of a song, they'll hit everything from heavy metal to rap to smooth jazz and R&B. I mean,
Oh, I love that.
it is unbelievable what is being done today in music. So honestly, I'm starting to feel a little dull compared to some of the stuff I'm hearing. It's like, well, I thought I was being edgy by doing this country rock thing, but no, like but you know, I mean, it's just, it's me, take it or leave it. So that's
No,
it.
listen, I love it. You hit the nail on the head when you said authenticity because that's really what I'm feeling and I'm vibing with. I actually write a newsletter called The Authentic Advantage.
There you
It's
go.
education based, so it's different, but it's similar. It's very similar. I think we're just living in a world today where people are just like, you know what, the world's a little crazy, so I'm just gonna be myself
Yeah.
because that's just really the easiest thing to do, right? Um, I want to
You
talk about.
drive
So, what do
yourself
you?
crazy not being yourself. That's the thing.
Yeah, the minute you realize that like it's not about pleasing somebody else and just being true to yourself. And that's really how you get genuine fans and people who really genuinely like your music is if you're just yourself because they can see
Yeah.
through all that other stuff. What do you hope your audience experiences when they see you live?
Man, I hope they can, if they're connecting with what I'm saying and the music, I honestly hope they go for a ride and they go in having fun. I get down into the heartstrings, I'll get into the nitty-gritty, I'll get into some uncomfortable things, rock out uh I always try to, start with fun and then end with power,
Hmm.
and then somewhere in that pendulum that as it swings through the show, um, you know, I have a habit of making people cry at shows, and it's like it's hard because um, I don't like it's like that's not my goal, but I know that if
Right.
somebody's crying but yet they're also having a blast, I did my job because
Yeah.
I can bring them into those, music for me was cathartic. Listening to those songs and when I was a kid and identifying with stuff and not feeling alone about things that are going on in my life and
Hmm.
um music has gotten me through so much, and now it's like, well, I want to be able to do that for other people, and I know there's tons of music out there, but I'm a country guy that grew up with a lot of rock influences, and I've had a lot of life experience now. I think there's a lot of things I can write about from my perspective. And so, I can get preachy at times, and I know that, but uh, songs like A Real Good Bad One know that, hey, you know what? I mean, I can party too, so we can have some fun. And
That's a fun song. I love that song. That's the song that I would listen to when I'm kind of getting amped up to go out.
yeah,
Um, I'm old. I don't go out much, but when that's
same
one of
here.
those songs. Um, when I'm angry, when I have a rough day at work, fun fact, you'll appreciate this. Enter Sandman is a song that I blast in my car
Oh yeah.
just to
Yeah,
like get it all out. And and this morning driving to work, I was listening to Tyler the Creator. So this is the world we're in now. Like music genres, it's all mixing and people really enjoy it all. Um, so you have this new single out, tour plans ahead, right? You're touring in the UK.
yes,
You
next
could be
week we
traveling.
leave. Yeah, yeah, we were in Finland, did a Finland tour in September. Um, Spent October here doing getting ready for the single release, doing press, doing tour plans, and then we're going to the UK for most of November and hitting a bunch. I've never been to the United Kingdom, never been, anywhere
That's
near there. So
exciting.
it is. I'm really excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm nervous as a tick. I've got bandmates. I've got a tour manager. I've got a team with like Big Machine Agency now
Yeah.
is supporting me, and I'm waking up going, the minute I open my eyes, my phone, because everybody like the contacts in the UK, of course, they're six hours ahead.
Yep.
So when I get up in the morning, I mean, my phone is just flooded with like, yeah, just you name it. I mean, everything under the sun related to this tour, and I'm like, what did I get myself into?
It's awesome.
It's awesome, but man, it's like riding lot. Here you go, Metallica, riding the lightning.
Yeah.
It's moving 1,000 miles an hour, and it's just trying to keep your head together and make educated decisions when people keep presenting you with budget things or where you're staying or technical equipment questions or van rentals or venue needs or venue changes, and it's just like holy smokes. And even though
This is
like
the exploding head emoji right now, is what you're describing.
yes, that's how I felt these last few days because we're a week out from leaving, and part of me loves it. Part of me wants to just go bury my head in the sand and just wait for it to be over. Uh,
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great experience. You're going to see some places you haven't seen and
oh
connect with
yeah.
the audience. It's going to be amazing. I have five rapid questions for you to close out.
All right,
So let's do it. First
let's
concert you
go.
ever attended?
Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, that's so cool. May he rest in peace. One song you could play on repeat forever.
Ooh. my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That's a tough one, I know.
Master of Puppets.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Favorite non-music hobby when you're not on the road?
Favorite non-music hobby. Ooh, man, playing Fortnite with my son.
Oh, I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. If you could collaborate with any artist, I'm going to go there, dead or alive. Who would it
Hmm.
be?
Toby.
Oh, that's
Right
beautiful.
now it'd be Toby. And I, yeah, I've said a lot of names over those that question and but
Hmm.
the last couple years, I mean, yeah, it'd be Toby.
Yeah. Um, what's your go-to? What's your or do you have a go-to warm-up ritual before hitting the stage besides doing last-minute interviews?
Oh yeah, well, that'll be the new ritual, right? Um,
Probably. Just so you know,
honestly,
probably.
honestly, it's funny because when I was playing hard rock music, I could give two craps about my voice because I was just screaming in the mic. Now all I ever think about is
Mm,
how to warm up my voice and protect it because I want to, uh try to be singing well for like the whole show and then I'm
yep.
thinking about the next show. And so pre-warm up is a lot of me trying to isolate, not talk to people and warm the vocals up and get my head in the right headspace.
So I'm awfully grateful to you because you got to get your head in the right space because you're going to be playing soon and you took the time to talk to me. So thank you.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity and can't wait to see more of what you do in the future.
Oh, that's awesome. Same. I'm saying the same for you. Um, and we'll be in touch. What will happen is I will probably write this up in the next 24 hours. You'll see the video link, you'll see the write up. People love these because it's just a sort of quick get to know you, but it really kind of dives in with the artist. And I love it because I love meeting artists and learning about music. And I'm just grateful for you. You're going to have a kick ass show.
I will do my best. Thank you very much, Michelle.
And listen, good luck on your tour. Safe travels. I can't wait to hear all about it.
All right. I look forward to telling you about it.
Awesome. We'll do that. Take
All
care,
right.
Joe.
See ya. Bye.